Hello to all my angels, and welcome to the Hidden Treasure Nursery. Hello to all my beautiful angels, and welcome to the world of eternal life teaching and nurturing the soul, you guys. So, today we will be going over the summary in week 2 and the title of that week 2. Let's go ahead and turn to the page so I can show y'all the topic. And so it says giving up is not an option. So we're going to be going over the summary here. I'm going to be reading this out loud, and it also going to guide us a little bit inside of our Bibles, okay, you guys? And not only that, once I am done with that, then we're going to go over to a little bit of fun questionnaires closely to the end of this video as well. If this is something that you're interested in, make sure you stick around, enjoy, grab your Bibles, grab your coffee or tea, and come and join the study with me. All right. And so if you're new, welcome. I hope you do stay. Make sure you hit that like button so it can forward to others to be encouraged of the word for today, y'all. Okay. And so, also, before I do get started, if you have not yet seen where we went over week 1 and you're new and you want to go over and bench watch those other episodes, I do have that in a playlist, combined it all together so you don't have to go looking for it here and there. And so, I will make sure I have that in the description box below for y'all to go and check that out as well. And then you can come back over here if you like. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So let's go ahead and go back to that page. All right. How is everyone's day? Let me know that also in the comments below. I love to talk to new people that has found me. And yeah, I want to learn a little bit about you. Okay. And so, like I say, this is, sorry for my bookmarker, but this says, like I say, this is week 2. Giving up is not an option. All right, y'all. And so, let me go ahead. I'm going to scoot my Bible to the side here, y'all. Okay. And so, we're going to go ahead. We're going to zoom in. All right. And so, I will have y'all to read along with me. Okay. So, give me 1 second as I do. Okay, my angel. So we have finally zoomed in, you guys. I hope y'all can see it as clear as I can over here on the other side of the screen, y'all. And so I hope this will motivate someone for today. If you've been feeling like you need to give up and you need some type of motivation, uplifting, encouraging words, this will probably be the video for you. I know it's definitely for me as well, you guys. Okay. And so I definitely need to be reading this for myself because, you know, you will have your ups and your downs, y'all. And lately, life has been taking a lot of toll on me. So I ask y'all to keep me in your prayers, y'all. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get started. Let me get a pencil here to keep track. Okay. And so it says. Have you ever just wanted to kick yourself for giving up too soon on a goal? For example, maybe you told yourself you didn't have time to go back to school and complete that degree, even though you were only a few credits shy of graduating. I know life happened. You had financial struggles where caring for an aligned loved one or had kids, and you had to put your dreams on the back burner. So you gave up and told yourself that it was just too late for you. All right. And before I continue on, don't ever feel like if you are feeling like that, don't ever feel like it's ever too late to even get in your life together. Um, there has been many times I had a setback, y'all, and but God seems to want to continue to push me towards the plans that he has for me. And so if he's doing that with me, know that if you're coming across this video, he's telling you the same thing that he's telling me. Do not give up on your goals. He sees high potential within your soul, and you know just because, things in life has weighed you down, don't ever feel that it should discourage you away from something that you're trying to achieve, you know? And so I just want to quickly just tell that to you guys, as well as I know I might need to come back to my own video and listen to the same encouragement just to be on a reminding side. So, and also I like to welcome you all back towards this video in case if you ever feel like you want to give up again, always come back to this video to be reminded of God's love for you, and knowing that he sees, like he says in Jeremiah 29:11, he knows your future. He has that plan set out for you. And so always keep that in mind, you guys, okay? And so let's go ahead and finish. And so it says in Genesis chapter 35, Rachel died before reaching her promise. Okay. If you've been keeping up with the readings, you know that in Genesis 30, chapter 30, Rachel grieved over the fact that she couldn't have a child. Her sister Leah was fruitful, but Rachel was unable to conceive, which caused her much heartache. Okay. But God finally blessed Rachel with a son whom she named Joseph. Okay. After experiencing this miracle, she immediately spoke a prophetic word into her own life and said that she will have another son. She had faith that God could do it again. Okay. And so y'all should think that same way. Whatever it is that you feel like you're having a struggle with, or you feel like again you've been set back 10 times steps backwards, always keep in mind God's word and going forward, and knowing that those plans has not um, been removed out of your life, out of your future, if that makes sense. God still has those plans set out for you. So keep that in mind, okay, y'all? Don't ever give up the hope. Continue on with your faith. If you need a break, that's understandable. But always push forward. Get yourself out that bed if you're in that bed. I had to push to get up right now today just to hear this encouraging word myself as well as for you all. And start writing them goals. If you haven't written down your goals, start writing your goals, and start having like a little check box, right? And start checking off some things and say, I have completed this. What is my next thing on my to-do list? Whatever it is that you feel that you are creative in the mind to set on paper, write it down, and start get into it, you guys, and just don't let your life pass you by, because we all have one life to live, and it's not for you to just stay sitting in the bed all day. You got to push forward. You got to pray. Even if you don't feel like praying, write it down. God is still going to hear your heart and your mind, and he's still going to answer those prayers, even if you don't feel like talking. And so I just wanted to say that personally to encourage you all, okay? And so let's continue on with the reading. And so it says, however, Rachel made a mistake. She didn't have enough faith to put God completely first and stop worshiping idols, and it brought her down. In Genesis chapter 31, she stole her father's idols from his house when she left with Jacob. When her father came looking for the idols, Jacob called for the death of the person who had stolen them, not knowing Rachel was the culprit. I hope I'm saying that right, y'all. Culprit. If not, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Um, but I always like to show y'all the real. Okay. And so let's keep going. She didn't get pregnant again and began to go into labor, hard labor, according to Genesis chapter 35, verses 16. This is a New King James Version. Okay, so, but I have my NLT and I also have my King James Version, you guys, but I can read a little bit better into the NLT, y'all. So let me bring my Bible on in here. I'm going to put this to the side for now, but we have stopped right there, okay? So let me put this to the side and let's go ahead and we're going to open our Bibles to Genesis. Okay. All right. 35, verse 16. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all can see it. This is 35. Jacob returned to Bethel. Okay, that's the title in my NLT version. Okay. And grab yours as well to read along. Okay, so let's go down to 16. Right here where it says the death of Rachel and Isaac. Okay, it says leaving Bethel. Let me get my pencil just to keep up with it. All right, and it says leaving Bethel, Jacob and his clan move on towards I'm trying to make sure did I get the right verse, y'all. Yes, I did. 35:16 in Genesis. Yeah. Okay. So let's start over. So leaving Bethel, Jacob and his clan moved on towards, I'm hoping I say this correctly, but Ephrath. But Rachel went into labor while they were still some distance away. Okay. Her labor pains were intense. Okay. After a very hard delivery, the midwife finally exclaimed, "Don't be hard. Don't be afraid. You have another son." Okay. And so Rachel was about to die, but with her last breath, she named the baby Ben. Oh, y'all. These are some. All I know is it's Ben right there, y'all. I can tell y'all I'm giving y'all the real Ben, which means the son of my sorrow. Wow, y'all. The baby father, however, called him Benjamin, which means son of my right hand. All right. So I was just trying to read a little longer than verse 16, y'all, because sometimes you can get into the Bible and honey, it will get you uh into reading. Like, like if you watch soap opera, it will get you into reading and reading and reading, and you can't stop, and you trying to figure out what's for to happen next. That's what that's like, y'all. Have y'all ever had that moment, honey? Because for me, sometimes it be like that, baby. Okay. Because I will get in here and I will get caught up and keep on, keep on, keep on. And I know, but I'm telling y'all go ahead and after this video, continue on reading on your own terms, y'all. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and move this to the side. Okay. Because I know I'll probably have my moment. Okay. And continue on reading about what's going on with Rachel, honey. Okay. So all right, so we're gonna go back here. Okay, so we read Genesis chapter 35, verse 16, but a little bit longer, all the way to verse 19, y'all. Okay, and so, but because of the intense labor pain brought on her by her disobedience, she died in childbirth. She was so close to her destination, but she died. The baby was successfully delivered. Okay, the miracle still came, but Rachel couldn't enjoy the fruit of her labor. Giving up is not an option, no matter how difficult the journey. You have an amazing goals and dreams. Please do not let those dreams die. Please know that somebody is waiting on. Let's go ahead and turn the page. Okay. Waiting on what is to come through you. All right. They're waiting on a mentorship, a book, or a business that has to be birthed through you. So pick those dreams back up, dust them off, and get back on track. You are much closer than you think. Okay, so you keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind as well as I know I got to keep it in mind. Okay, this is really encouraging for today because, honey, I'm telling y'all, life has been putting a toll on me in this month. And, like I say, y'all continue to pray for me. Because one thing, as a mommy, you're going to go through some stuff with your children. And, life doesn't stop. And not only that, you trying to get yourself back up to par. You want to continue on pushing out your goals and knowing that people are waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, yes, y'all, this month has been pretty heavy for me. And like I just say, continue to pray for me as well as I will for you. If you need a prayer, please comment below and let me know, and I will make sure I do a prayer for you. If you like to leave a nickname or a name, it's up to you, whatever's comfortable for you, and I will make sure I do a prayer for you. Okay, y'all. All right. And so let's go ahead. We're gonna zoom out real quick, y'all. So that was the summary. Talking about Rachel, and basically she finally had her son, okay? And so we're gonna zoom out and we'll talk a little bit more. So give me 1 second as I do. Okay, my angel. So we have finally zoomed out, y'all. Okay, so let me put my pencil back over here into my little cup here, y'all, where it says in love and honor. Okay, I hope y'all like that. Okay, so, but yes, y'all, right now, let me talk to y'all how I feel about it. But as we read the little summary about dealing with Rachel and her son, first off, what do y'all feel about the story? If you have read the entire story, how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts? And I would love to hear that also in the comments below. Let me know. But y'all, um, this is very motivating. You know, like I said once before, letting you know not to give up no matter how hard your life things that you might be facing and challenging towards you. Continue to ask God to walk you through it, because trust me, there's going to be days where you're going to not have your strength to even make it through. You're going to ask God to please, walk me through it. Give me your strength because I cannot do this alone. Okay. Because trust me, sweethearts, I have the same things and experiences throughout this month, and so um, it's just, like I say, life can weigh you down. You can be exhausted for doing so much, whether it's for family, whether it's for friends, whether it's for your children, whatever the case, and it's just, that's a wonderful thing that Rachel finally had her son, y'all. But, you know, sorry that she has to, pass away before even seeing her child pretty much was able to grow up. But the same time, y'all, I wish she, you know, honestly, I wish she never worshiped the idols, and that's just being real about it. And keep keep in mind that God is still on the throne. He still is the one that will walk you through it when you don't even know the ways that your blessings is coming. You get what I'm saying? And as long as you continue to apply your faith, that is, like I say, make sure you apply that faith, because God is looking for you to do your part in order for you to reach that next step, to reach to where God has that high plan for you. In order for you to get to God's plan, let me just map it out to y'all before we get started on the questions and stuff. And this can be God in the plan. This can be you right here, right? And you are curious of what that plan is over here. Okay. And, but it takes you to apply your faith to get towards where God is. You get what I'm saying? It's like if you're a baby and you have not yet know how to walk, and your parent have to help you to learn how to take the first step, right? And so just think of it the same way. And you decided to finally get up. You decided to do whatever that interest towards that goal you needed to do, right? So that's your first step. And you finally took your first step, right? And your parent is still waiting for you to come to them, right? So you took your first step, but your parent is still encouraging you, please don't give up. Still come and meet me right here, right? And so you finally completed the first step. Then you finally go over to your second step, right? And your parents still encouraging you, come on, you can do it, right? And so you just got to continue on those steps until you meet God there. You get what I'm saying? It's the same way as if a toddler just now trying to learn how to walk, you know? And once you make it there, now you know how to walk. Now you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in this scenario, it's basically now you will be able to look back and say, man, I'm glad I didn't give up. Now I see and I'm grateful and thankful for what God had in store for me once you meet God right here after you took those steps. But I know it gets hard by the time you get closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. This is not an easy journey, but you do not give up. You pray and ask God to push you through, even on your emotional days. Um, or you're tired, and so today that's where I'm at today. I had to push because it's been heavy, like I said once again this month, but I had to push. You get what I'm saying, y'all? And I hope you're doing the same thing as of today. If you're watching this today, don't you ever give up, because God has something big in store for you. All right. And so that's what I wanted to quickly say to you guys. But right now, we're going to be doing is the question of the day. All right, y'all. And so let me go ahead. I'm going to make sure I put it on the screen in case y'all can't see it. But we're going to just do question one for today. Okay, y'all. And it says, what goals do you give up on that just seems too far fetched? That is the question. All right. That is a good question. I would like y'all to do that. That will be our homework for today, y'all. And make sure y'all come back and give me y'all answer in the comment section below. Okay, and so I will make sure I'll come back and give y'all my answer. So I have to do my homework as well, y'all. Okay, and so that would be the question for that moment for y'all to ponder on. Okay, and so once you are done with that, we're gonna have another one for you to work on as well. So right now we're gonna be doing is the faith challenge. Okay, that's what I call it, hon. Okay. And so I also will put that on the screen here as well. And so we just only gonna do number, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do one for now. Okay, y'all. And so the action for that for this time around will be take a few minutes 3 times this week to pray for directions to get your goals back on track. Okay, baby, I know I need it. Yeah, I know I need to do that, honey, because I got to get on it, hon. Okay, I'm still right now to this day working on some stuff, okay? And so, yes, that will be also y'all homework number two to be working on, and come back and talk to me in the comments about that, y'all. And then the last but not least, I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be a lot of homework, so please don't be huffing and puffing, okay, honey, because I got to do it with y'all. You hear what I'm saying? Okay. And so, as I say always for beginners, I do not give you too much to read. If you're a beginner, if just it's up to you, it's preferable, okay? And so it says right here where it says daily reading, I will encourage y'all to read if you want to. Now, read Genesis chapter 22 through 25 if you want to. Now, if you're a beginner and you just want to read one chapter, that is fine. One chapter a day is fine. Okay. So Genesis chapter 22 can be your homework, or it can be the whole 4 chapters. Either way. Okay, y'all. And so that's where I'm going to encourage y'all. And that will be it for the homework, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to close this up, honeys. And so I hope y'all enjoy this summary, quick motivating video Bible study with me. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because guess what happens when you do? It pretty much will be moving it forward for someone new to be encouraged all over here and enjoy and be an uplift, because you don't know who needs to hear this. So when you hit that button, YouTube will suggest it to someone else, and you never know, it might change their life because you impacted and became part of that change, became part of that unity. And so when you hit that like button, honey, that will change somebody else's life as well as it did for you. So be part of that unity. If you have not yet joined the family and you want to go ahead and subscribe, sweetie, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, honey, because we already calling you family over here. Baby, you are a sister, auntie, uncle, cousin, whatever you would like to be called, honey. You are already family over here to the channel. All right. And I will hope to see y'all back for my next post, y'all. Okay. You never know. It might be a cooking vlog. It might be an adventure vlog. In case you knew, you don't know, yes, we do vlogs over here to the channel as well as studies, okay? And so I hope y'all have a good day or evening wherever you located, and I will check y'all out later. Bye bye.